Hi, I'm Robert Rosborough, and we're here with the Brecksville football team. We got Coach Jason Black, Tyler-Tupa, and
Danny Shirilla.
Danny Shirilla. Guys, talking about this upcoming season, first year in the Suburban League, coming over from the Southwestern Conference after many years. Jason, do you have a prediction on whether or not this is going to be good for your team, whether or not you think it's going to be more challenging?
We don't necessarily have a prediction on what's going to happen with our team. I will say this, though, that they will have 10 opportunities this coming fall to play in very meaningful football games. The conference itself lends itself to have some very good football teams on it. A lot of teams, 2 teams were in the state Final Four. One went to the finals last year. So I mean, you're going to play a very meaningful football game every Friday night, and as a football player, that's all you can ask for is just 10 opportunities on the biggest stage to play the best I can play.
Absolutely. And looking at your team this year, you got a lot of good guys coming back. You're going to have a solid receiving core anchored by this guy right here, Tyler-Tupa. Some good defensive guys. You got Dan right here. Do you think that your team is going to be mostly a pass-forward team, or do you think you're going to be a rushing team more?
I'll answer that by saying this, is that we're going to try to move the football any way we possibly can. If that means we have to run the football, we have to run the football. If that means we're going to pass the ball, we're going to pass the ball. Obviously, the athletes that get the attention are the receivers because they are such good athletes and they make so many great plays for us. We have 2 receivers up here with me right now, that make a lot of plays for us. So, but knowing Coach Tupa and knowing our philosophy as a team, we're going to move the ball any way that we're able to move the ball.
Have you made any big changes to your offensive or defensive schemes going into this year?
We have not made any big changes, no, not necessarily.
Okay. So what is your basic game plan when you go into a game? What kind of defense do you like to run, and what's your philosophy?
Well, we are an even front defense, and we kind of, on defense, we like to dictate the game to them, so we don't like to have to be checking into everything where they're able to put formations up and they're able to check into what we're doing. And on offense, we try to exploit their weaknesses based on formations and try to get our best matchups for our kids, whether that's one-on-ones for certain kids or whether that is, a formation to run the ball or formation to throw out of. We just typically try to find the best matchups for our kids to be successful and accentuate the best players on our team by providing favorable matchups for them.
Okay. And talking a little bit more about the passing game, Tyler, you and Luke Sternad, I imagine you developed some good chemistry last year, quarterback, wide receiver. How has your relationship with that grown, and the relationship between the entire receiving corps and, with Luke Sternad, and, how have you seen that develop, and how do you see it playing out this year?
Well, I think we could have a great year. I mean, a lot of our wide receivers and Luke have been going up, working out with each other, trying to build that chemistry, going against different kids on defense just to try to be able to exploit people this year.
Okay. And Danny, talking about that defense a little bit more, we know you're the backup quarterback and you're also a very defensive-minded guy. How would you describe this team's secondary and the mentality that they have together?
Our secondary, I'd say we kind of have the saying going. That's kind of our motto for this year. We're going to say hit squad. So that basically means we're just going to fly around, always run to the ball, and just fly around and have some fun and hit some people.
All right. Do you guys have any games on your schedule circled right now, or is it?
Well, we always circle one with our rivals, North Royalton. We play for the Golden Shoe. It's something tangible that we play for. But like we said before, all 10 games are very meaningful for what we're trying to do this year.
All right. Once again, that was Brecksville Bees football coming up on the 2015 season. Be sure to stay tuned to cleveland.com all season to look for more Brecksville coverage and other high school sports coverage as well. Thanks, guys.